Hi, I'm Dory, and today I am drawing my Addicts Alliance piece for the month. In case you are not familiar with who the Addicts Alliance are, we are a group of artists here on YouTube that like to collaborate and create one large video compilation of art based on a specific theme, and that theme changes every month. Usually we ask you guys to vote on what the theme is so you can choose and you can influence what it is we create. But this month we all kind of wanted to do something based on New Year. And we didn't really want it to be New Year's specifically. So we kind of thought about things that are related to New Year's, things that kind of are inspiring or, have that New Year's feel. And we all agreed to base our art on the prompt Fresh Start. I love that. It actually feels like a very personal, good thing for me to be working on right now, because I am at a place in my life where I am making a fresh start. I feel like I'm starting things and recommitting to things all over again from the beginning, and I'm excited about it. So I feel like this is this prompt, I immediately knew when we all decided to do this that I was going to do something very personal. So the thing you see me drawing here is a dog. And you're probably wondering, why am I drawing a dog? What does a dog have to do with making a fresh start? Well, the dog I'm drawing is my dog. I'm actually going to be drawing two dogs, and they are my two new dogs. If you've watched my last few videos here on this channel, you will know I've talked a lot about the fact that my old dog Abby passed away, and it was an extremely difficult thing for me to go through. I actually stopped making and posting videos for several months because I actually had to step away and take time to heal and grieve and go through this process of recovery, because losing Abby was one of the hardest things I've honestly ever had to go through. I loved that dog. You don't understand. She was my child, and she was there for me for huge parts of my life, major, huge chapters of my life. She was there, and she was my constant little friend, and losing her, it was devastating, and it really did truly end a phase of my life in a very significant way. And the reason that I'm drawing these little guys is because I have recovered, in a sense, due to these guys' help and to their kindness and sweetness and their wonderfulness. And yeah, these little guys are my new puppies. The one I'm drawing right now is Tucker, and he is the puppy. He's truly the baby. Penny, the one you'll see me drawing in a few minutes, that one, Penny the Chihuahua, she is Tucker's mom. And I love them both. Honestly, they are incredible babies. They are just so unique and special, and they have such different little personalities. They're so much fun to be around. And having them with me has allowed me to make space in my heart for more love, and make space in my life for new support and new babies and new family and new puppies, and just all the things that I really, really, really needed to do in order to move forward with my life. And it's been wonderful. It's been fantastic getting to know these little guys and finding out what it is they like and what it is that's going to make them happy, because it's very different from Abby. They are very, very distinct little creatures, little peoples, and I love them. I owe them a great deal of gratitude, and yeah, they've helped me make a fresh start. There's other ways that I've made fresh starts. I've entered the workforce after taking a year away from work, and that has been a huge deal for me. I am trying to recommit to living a little bit of a healthier lifestyle. Drace, my husband, he's joining in on that as well. He's kind of at a place also. He's very grateful to the dogs, and they've helped him through a lot of this as well. It's insane, honestly, to think how much of an impact these little puppies have had on our lives, but they really have. And like I said, it's not just me, it's Dre too. He's really gotten to bond very, very much with the dogs, and he's gotten so close with them, and he never had a puppy from the beginning ever in his life. Like, I got to raise Abby from a baby, but he always had dogs. He always came into the life of a dog after it was an adult. He'd never seen a baby, on a daily basis before, and it was a shock, I think, seeing Tucker grow up for him, and it was a huge experience for him, and I think he really enjoyed it. And the bond that he's developed with Tucker and Penny, it's so deep. He's definitely their daddy. He loves them so much, and they just adore him. Tucker is his shadow. Like, Dre can walk anywhere in the house, and Tucker will just follow him right at his heels, looking up at him with the most admiration and love and hope and everything positive. He's so fabulous. And Penny, she loves to cuddle with him, so it's just so awesome. It's so awesome to see. I mean, she loves his kisses. Anytime he puts his head anywhere near her, she like tries to get him to kiss her. So it's cute. Oh, it's amazing, and it's taken him and I both out of a very dark and sad place in our lives and allowed us to move forward and make this fresh start. And it's amazing. It feels great. And it's been a fresh start for the dogs too. Like, it's not just been about benefiting us. Tucker and Penny are both rescues. The lives that they would have led without being rescued was a very, very dark and sad, and possibly would have been a very short life. What we've learned about Penny is that we think she came from a puppy mill. Apparently there was this puppy mill, and we think that maybe she had been bred there to have her puppies sold, and that she was pregnant when she did get away from the puppy mill. The puppy mill was in the papers. It was found out to be not treating dogs very well, and they were in a little bit of trouble. And we think that a lot of the dogs either were let out and like set free, quote unquote, into the woods, or some of them escaped. And either way, Penny got out and while pregnant, and she was living in an abandoned barn when she was rescued. She had just given birth when the rescuers found her, and she was starved to the point of being a little skeleton. She was so skinny. A lot of her hair had come out. She was scraggly and rough and just absolutely looked wretched. And she was just doing her absolute best to feed her little babies. She had 3 tiny little newborn puppies, and she was terrified and vicious and feral and scared, and she had just a really, really bad start in life. The rescuers got her some vet care, got her food, and they were trying to nurse her back to health as best as they could, and they shared some of her story on Facebook, and I saw it, and for some reason I just felt like I needed to reach out. I spoke to the rescue lady and talked to her a few times, and I said, well, maybe we could just come out and meet the puppies, and see what we think. And we did. And while we were there, Penny jumped up on my lap and was sitting with me. And everyone at the rescue was just like in shock, like, oh my gosh, she's never done that. She doesn't do that with people. She's scared of people. Like, if she's letting you touch her and she's sitting on your lap, that's a big deal. And that really kind of hit me, I thought, oh gosh, if I'm the only human that she'll come near, then I might be her best chance, And I thought about it for days and days, and then I called the lady back and I said, hey, listen, we're gonna adopt them. We're gonna adopt those dogs. We found out that, which, like I said, she had 3 puppies. We found out that one of the puppies in her litter passed away, and it was incredibly sad. while we were visiting with them and getting to know them, I could see it in her eyes that Penny she kept counting her babies, 1, 2, and then looking for the third, looking everywhere for that third baby, and you could see her heart was just broken, and she felt so lost, and she was so sad. And it made me feel even more connected with her, because losing Abby, I felt like I had lost one of my babies. And I thought, I'm so glad that I'm going to adopt her, because she and I, we can heal together. And that's what we've done. We've brought her home. We brought one of her one of the 2 babies that survived went to a different home. Someone claimed him before we could. So she was separated from one more of her children, but we kept her and Tucker together. So she's always going to have one of her babies with her. So we didn't break that up. And it's been amazing. I mean, she went from the first night we brought her home, she just curled up in a ball and was terrified and cried, and it was terrified. It was awful. Like Dre and I, we were scared that first night. Did we do the wrong thing? You know, is this, you know, and we had so many questions, like what is wrong with her? What is going on? And we went from being so unsure to so confident now. We are so in love with these dogs. And we really did give her a fresh start, and that's exactly what she needed in life. She needed that start because she'd been dealt a really, really shitty start in the beginning. Her life was so bad in the beginning, and we've had a chance to give her that new, fresh start in life. We've gotten her fattened up. She's no longer a skeleton. She is a very, very healthy size, even has a little waddle. And all of her fur has come back in. She has a nice solid coat of hair, and it's soft, healthy fur. She's just a beautiful dog. She really is just absolutely beautiful. And she's not just healthy, she's also incredibly sweet. I mean, she went from being absolutely terrifying and viciously protecting her babies to absolutely trusting us and loving us and begging us for kisses and trying to eat boogers out of our noses and climbing under the blankets with us at night when we go to sleep and climbing up on top of me under the blankets so that she can get that maximum heat and warmth. She's so sweet and she's so cuddly, and we gave her that. And I mean what she's given to us and what we've given to her, together we are growing and building this whole new life together, and it's amazing. And I'm so grateful and glad that we have these dogs in our lives. They are amazing. They're indescribably amazing. And I kind of wanted to throw out the information that rescue dogs, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rescue dogs that need homes right now. So if you're looking for something, like a companion or a friend or a baby, or, something that you want in your life that's going to be there for years and years and years, for its whole life through, it's going to be with you. And it's going to love you unconditionally and just be so full of personality and so full of joy, and that's just gonna live for you. There's nothing that you can want more than a rescue dog. They will change your life. Seriously. When you rescue a dog, you're not just rescuing a dog, you're letting that dog rescue you back. And that is one of the best experiences you will ever have in your entire life. Seriously. So yeah, adopt, don't shop. Get yourself a dog if you're wanting one. Make sure you adopt a rescue, because you could give them that fresh start that they need. I also kind of was excited about this Art Addicts Alliance theme, Fresh Start. I was excited about it because this is a fresh start for the Art Addicts Alliance group. Also, like I was saying, I haven't made a video in a really long time, and that includes Art Addicts Alliance videos, and I feel very recommitted and to making videos and making new ones and putting them out there, and I'm very excited about what that means for this new year. But it's also been the same way for a lot of other members. There's a lot of other members in the group that kind of took a break recently, and they're coming back right at the same time. So I'm excited that they're all returning. And we also did sadly lose quite a few members. A lot of folks that were with us in the group backed out, and it's sad and unfortunate because they were incredible people, really great friends, and incredibly skilled artists. But we also got some new artists who are also very skilled and very cool people, and I'm very excited to have them. So I definitely recommend you checking them out. Give them a few views, check them out, their channel, subscribe if you like them. I'm sure that you will. If you like art videos, you'll love them. I'll have links to all of them in the description box down below. Definitely do take a look. I mean, there's a lot of things have changed within the group, and it's like we're getting a fresh start as a group as well, and I think that's pretty cool. So yeah. I think that's all the points I really wanted to cover. I know that my husband really likes this drawing. I'm extremely proud of how it turned out. So as soon as it was finished, I walked over and I showed it to him, and he was just like, "Wow, that's fantastic. Oh, that's so good. Show the babies." So I showed the dogs, and they were like, "Oh, paper, can I eat it?" So I think they liked it too. And I went ahead and I put it in a frame. The frame, it matches the frame that I put Abby's drawing in. So Abby, Penny, and Tucker are all going to be in matching frames, so my babies are all going to be kind of matchy-matchy, and that makes me happy. So I'm going to get that on the wall probably tomorrow or the next day, and I'm excited. I can't wait. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please leave me a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You can watch regular videos with me. I'm trying to post at least once a week. And yeah, what I would really love for you to say in the comments is, you know, tell me a little bit about if you've ever rescued a dog or rescued a cat or rescued an animal, and tell me about the fresh start that they gave you in life, because you know they did. I can't wait to hear your stories in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. You are awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.